Well, hey everyone, my name's Jackson Christianberry, and I'm here with you for the second installment of my attempt at video blogging, or vlogging as it's commonly called. I just want to say a quick word of thanks to all people who have been watching these things. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, and sharing these videos. I really appreciate that, and it's really cool to see what you guys are thinking about this stuff. So, jumping into today, in the first video of this vlog stuff, I talked about how I've been asking this question of who am I as a creative artist. But as I've been thinking more about that question's actually kind of morphed a little bit. And that question has morphed into a new question, which is, how can I come alongside God in His creating work that in my own creative way? And so, great, there's another question. You gotta love that. There are always more questions. But I gotta say, it's nice to be asking a question that seems a little bit closer to the question I need to be asking. And so, jumping in, gosh, I don't fully understand why I've been thinking about this so much. I don't really think it's a new question to me. It's a new question I haven't really asked before in my life, and I've been trying to figure out why that is. And I think that's because in my music life, this is the first time I haven't just been surviving. Let me explain. I started leading worship probably 2 months after I had learned to play guitar and was in the process of learning how to sing. I mean, it was the crazy people in my church, who I love dearly, decided to put this 19-year-old guy on stage who only knew 2 songs on guitar and singing, which were Build Your Kingdom Here by Rain Collective and Our God by Chris Tomlin. Just a steep learning curve. So I'd spend the next 3 years trying to catch up to this metaphorical train that had left the station the day before. I took guitar lessons. I took vocal lessons. I watched as many videos as I could on worship leading, and read as many books as I could about worship, just in the hopes of being prepared, in the hopes of sounding decent. And if I was lucky, in the hopes of not the band not falling apart mid-song during service. I mean, it's crazy. It has been a stressful, intense couple of years, but my gosh, some of the best years of my life, because I have seen the way God has guided me through all of this, and I have seen the growth that I've experienced because of Him. And even more so than that, I've experienced grace from my friends and people who have been alongside me in this process as I've stumbled along this way of following this call. I feel like today, though, in this new season, it's one of the first seasons that I feel like I'm not just surviving, that I'm actually thriving, as cliche as it sounds. I'm giving myself the freedom to imagine and think big thoughts, and thus things like the crazy long hair, the songwriting, and things like video blogging are born, and through all of that. And so that's all great, but what am I trying to get at here? I think that what I've kind of come to is that in every season of life there will be questions. And every season has its own questions and unique questions to each season. But the best thing for me is that God's the same through all of that. That, God will give guidance. God will equip. And God will give grace continuously to me as I explore this stuff and as I stumble along the way. And I think that through all of this, I'm just going to push. I'm going to push into this new question. This new question of how can I come alongside God in His creating work that in my own creative way, and look forward to the guidance, the growth, and the grace that will come along the way. And so a verse that's really been speaking to me a lot lately is out of Psalm. It's Psalm chapter 139, verses 23 and 24. And so I'm going to read that for you now. It says, "Search me, God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. See if there is any offensive way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting." Well, that's all I've got today. So next week, what I want to do is I think I'm going to play a song or two that I've actually written and that I wrote out of these times of tenseness, but of growth and experiencing growth and guidance and all of this stuff. And so I'm really looking forward to that. I hope you guys are too. Hope you'll join me next week. And God bless you. Have a great rest of your day, night, wherever this video finds you.